Hey, welcome to Sunshine's Conversations with Dragons. This beautiful reading is from a beautiful Geminis. Geminis, what is good? This is December 2020. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves, getting enough water in, getting exercise, self-care, being compassionate. We'll go ahead and get this reading started. So I, Sunshine, stand before the divine and ask that my ego be set aside so that I may be a pure channel for this reading for Gemini. I ask for the assistance of my angels, archangels, divine spirit, spirit guides, dragons, unicorns, gods, goddesses, and ancestors, and ask that I be protected from energies that are not mine. Divine, your presence is always welcome. I am always grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you for assisting Gemini on their highest possible path. All right. Underlying energy is the Ten of Wands. And of course, the Ten of Wands is telling you that the burden is being lifted. Something is ending and something new is beginning. So that's the underlying energy for that deck. So, awesomeness. Alright. If it's your first time to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Like, share, and subscribe. I am already grateful. Thank you for taking this beautiful journey with me. You got the letter, and the letter is actually awesome underlying energy because it talks about communication, being able to express yourself in clear conversation, like it's written clearly. So that's actually a really good underlying energy. So you got something ending, you're starting something new with clear communication. I don't know about you, Gemini, but that sounds good to me. If any part of this reading does not resonate with you, please leave it here. It is for another Gemini. Take only what belongs to you. If you would like a personal reading with your personal energy, head over to conversationswithdragons.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You have the Ten of Cups, and that is all of your needs being met. Happily ever after. There is a comfort and a love and a joy. So this is like complete celebration, okay? So that's beautiful. Yeah, I should not do that. All right. So let's see what the cards are talking about for you today. All right. So you got the clouds. The clouds talks about being I was gonna say conversation, but being confused. Like things are clouded. Stuff is being kept, secrets are being held, or even feeling insecure. So, you know, we're at the end of this cycle, right, with this Ten of Wands. And then it talks about the letter, which is talks about communication. So this confusion is going to clear once you get that communication going, right? There's a swift change. So there's a scythe that shows up and talks about a very swift change, quick movement or a quick decision, feeling like you need to move hastily, but quick movement, okay? So once that confusion is gone It's good. You make that quick decision. Everything is going to come out a little clearer. You got the snake there. Okay. And of course, the snake talks about this wisdom. Talks about wisdom. So, of course, it holds many reasons, many different meanings. Oh my goodness. My words are like, where are they at? Okay, but when you think of the underlying energy of the letter, right, for this deck, it talks about you reading it and being able to have clear communication, right? So that communication opens up once the confusion is gone. Like, you know, if you will, it's almost like being in your head, right? All confused and everything, and then someone says, no, this is what this is what this means, and then those clouds fade away and you can see the picture a lot clearer. You're able to make the quick decision that needs to be made. Decision made shifts everything, right? And there you are carrying the wisdom. So let's see what else, Gemini, information that you have. All right, so you have the Page of Cups, which is actually bringing in the information that most likely is on that letter. The information, it is, here it is, this is what this offer is. This is a solid offer being brought to you. Information is very clear. When you get it, you're going to have the opportunity to choose what path you want to take. Maybe the letter is not for you. Maybe it is, but it has to resonate with you. So whatever that information is, may not necessarily be a letter, but the information that's being provided to you, once that information is provided to you, you'll be able to make that decision. Yes, I'm going to take this path, or no, I'm not. While you're on this path, whichever one resonates with you, because everybody doesn't, all Geminis don't resonate on the same level, right? You're still gonna have support through that, because this is your soul family showing up for you. Okay, so you're not on the journey alone, no matter what path you take. This talks about you having the soul contracts, you having love and supported. Then you have the Hangman, which is beautiful, because the Hangman talks about you having different perspectives. It's asking you to look at it in a different view. Okay, so while you're on this path, maybe for somebody might say, I wouldn't have went that way, but hey, it's not them, it's your journey. You get to take that by yourself, right? It's your soul decision, and your people, your soul family, your tribe is going to show up for you regardless of what path you decide to take. Let's talk about this Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords shows up, and it's like being all up in your head, right? It is you overthinking. Okay, you're overthinking. But listen, you're gonna select, once you make a decision and you select a sword, all the rest of those are just gonna drop. Okay, because there's only one answer for you, and it's okay. No matter which one you choose, you're being supported. It's gonna be for your highest good. Okay, so here we go. There's the 9. That's the nine of Cups, which is your wish being granted, which is awesome. Once you make a decision and you're like, okay, this is it, the universe is like, okay, bam, the Emperor, divine energy of the masculine, divine energy of the universe. Now, he brings things into the now, into the present. So when it says your wish is being granted, it's coming into the now. That's absolutely amazing. Now, it's going to ask you to wait just a moment, so don't get impatient, because some things that you're asking for are not quite ripe on the vine. So it is coming to you, but it's going to come in divine timing. So you might want it right now, but it takes a second for some of that stuff to manifest into the present. Now, you have this Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords talks about you having, it generally talks about you having, like that, it being that false victory, right? Like, oh, I won. Okay, listen, I just want you to take notice of this particular card, Okay, there's 4 swords is still standing. Okay, now even though they have been sabotaged, okay, she didn't really win. She really didn't have victory, because guess what? You're stronger as a unit. Okay? So just because she thinks she took one out, or she did that to all of them, they're still much more powerful than her by herself while she's being ugly, right? While she's not. So just pay attention. When I see this card, it just tells me, hey, pay attention to your surroundings and who you got around you, because everybody that's smiling at you is not your friend. Okay? Sometimes people want what they think that you have while you still trying to get there. You got the Hermit card. Now, this Hermit card talks about you taking time for yourself. Okay? Because you're going to go on this journey, right? It talks about the inner quest. That's what I mean when I say this journey. It's an inner quest. So basically, like, you're asking a question, okay? You have the answer to it. You just have to be quiet enough to listen and hear the answer. You know, like, I'm knocking on the door is going to open, okay? But where does that door lead to? Does it lead where you want it to go? Right? So you carry the answers that you seek. Is this path good for me? Is that path good for me? You already know which one is good for you and which one is not. Or which one is going to be a little bit more rocky and which one's not. So just pay attention to the answers, okay? Because you're going to hear them, but you have to be in a space to be able to hear it. So I often tell people, if you want to know an answer, and you're like, okay, I need to be able to see a sign, ask for a specific sign. Universe, if this is for me, show me yellow roses. Show me balloons in the air. You know, things like that. Things that you can actually see, right? Show me a sign. I want to see a yellow bird. You know, something that you're like, okay, I'm not just going to see this every day. The universe will show you the sign. And if you ask for a specific one, you will receive it. You just have to pay attention. So Geminis, this actually looks like this is a really good reading for December 2020. I hope that you are taking time for yourself. It's really important. Again, thank you so much for taking this journey with me. And this has, with all of its challenges this year, has still been very good. I hope that you enjoyed the reading. Until next time, I'm sending you love, light, and hugs. Smile. You are loved. And that is such a beautiful thing.